Emma rushed home from work, clutching the medical chart her doctor had handed her. She sat down, her heart pounding in her chest as she tried to make sense of the words written on the paper. Infertility. Emma's husband, Mark, came home late from work. She showed him the report, her eyes brimming with tears. He took a deep breath and held her close, promising to face this together. Emma and Mark began exploring infertility treatments. They spent endless hours at various clinics and hospitals trying to find a cure, a solution, a miracle. The emotional toll of the journey weighed heavily on Emma. She felt isolated, alone in her suffering, but Mark was her rock, always there to offer support and comfort. Despite their trials, Emma and Mark were resolute. They researched adoption, but Emma longed to carry a child of her own. Their hope never wavered, lighting their way through the darkest nights. Eventually, they decided to try IVF. It was a long and tedious process, but they were willing to do whatever it took. Their dream of having a baby fueled their determination. The day of the procedure came. Emma, holding Mark's hand tightly, walked into the clinic. Their hearts were filled with anticipation, worry, and hope. After the procedure, they waited in agony for the result. The days turned into a blur of anxiety and restlessness. Each passing second was a roller coaster of emotions. The phone rang. Emma rushed to pick it up. It was the clinic. She held her breath as she listened, her knuckles white. Mark watched, his heart in his throat. The IVF had failed. Emma collapsed onto the floor, her body racking with sobs. Mark rushed to her side, tears streaming down his face as they clung to each other. They mourned their loss. It felt like a death, the death of their hopes and dreams. They clung to each other even tighter, finding solace in their shared pain. Despite the setback, they refused to give up. They decided to try again with the last of their savings. They were adamant about not leaving any stone unturned. They underwent their second round of IVF. The process was exhausting physically and emotionally, but their determination to fight for their dream remained unbroken. The wait for the result was torturous. Fear and hope wrestled in their minds as they waited for the phone call that would decide their fate once more. The call came. Emma braced herself for another heartbreak. But the nurse's voice bore good news. The IVF was successful. Emma was pregnant. Both Emma and Mark broke down in tears of relief, of joy, of gratitude. They hugged each other tightly, savouring the feeling of victory after their long, arduous journey. Emma's pregnancy was a nervous one, fraught with worry at every step. But Mark was always by her side, his voice her source of strength and comfort. After 9 long months, Emma gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. The moment they heard her first cry, their journey of pain and struggle finally felt worth it. Emma cradled her newborn, tears streaming down her face. Mark held them both tightly, his heart swelling with happiness. The exhausting journey had finally brought them to their destination. Emma named the baby Joy, for she was the joy that had come after their long night of sorrow. Joy was their symbol of strength, resilience, and unwavering hope. Watching Joy grow every day was a constant reminder of their struggle and triumph. Each giggle, each smile made all the pain and heartbreak of their journey worth it. They cherished every moment with Joy, treasuring the small wonders of their little miracle. Emma often held Joy close, whispering the story of their journey into her tiny ears. Emma and Mark's experience made them advocates for fertility treatments. They shared their story far and wide, becoming a beacon of hope for others facing similar struggles. They started a support group for couples struggling with infertility. Emma and Mark were the pillars of strength for these couples, sharing their story of persistence and victory. Through the battles they faced, they found a unique strength within themselves. They learned that sometimes it's the journey that teaches you about your destination. Mark, Emma, and Joy have become symbols of the struggles, victories, and joys of parenthood. They lived their story, their journey, believing it was all part of a bigger plan. Today, they stand as a testament to the power of hope and perseverance. Their story is a beacon of light in the lives of many who walk the same path they once did. The story of Emma and Mark is an inspiring tale of love, determination, and resilience. It is a story that renews faith in miracles and ignites a beacon of hope for millions. Their journey continues, each day a celebration of their hard-earned happiness. They look forward into the future, holding on to their precious joy, the embodiment of their long and arduous journey. The story of the empty womb finally filled with joy is a story of hope triumphing over despair. It is a story of two people's relentless pursuit of their dreams, no matter how insurmountable the odds seemed.